The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Queens, New York, the Superstar.
I spoke with this superstar earlier. They predicted not only a win, but also, quote, a masterpiece in the ring.
Well, the WWE Universe seems to agree with that prediction.
Well, I, for one, can't think of an even more egotistical thing for any superstar to say. Are they aware that the match hasn't even started yet?
I'm looking at her right now, and I'm watching her body language, and her intimidation factor has got to be off the charts, knowing she's facing Rhea Ripley.
Her intimidation factor is 0. The nightmare is real. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Physically imposing and a talented athlete.
This is a woman who knows how to put her strength to devastating use.
Rhea Ripley is capable of anything inside the ring.
You've got to respect that.
The ice-cold expression on her face tells you all you need to know about Rhea Ripley.
Rhea has complete confidence in herself.
I'd wager Rhea Ripley comes into this match with nothing but bad intentions. She's a superstar who seems to enjoy tormenting her opponents as much as possible.
There's nothing wrong with taking pleasure in your own handiwork. Inflicting agony just happens to be something Rhea has a natural talent for. Who are we to question what brings her joy?
That's one way to look at it, but I doubt her opponents see it the same way. They see Ripley as nothing but a nightmare to deal with.
But don't underestimate her opposition. A superstar with great athletic prowess and an in-ring IQ that's prepared her for any situation.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
Nasty flipping senton.
Discouraging results for Ripley right here. And here's a cover. And she's not done yet.
This isn't even close to over.
Is there a proven strategy for taking on an experienced powerhouse like Rhea Ripley?
I think the best strategy is constantly target her base. If you weaken Ripley's legs, it'll be harder for her to hoist you up and hit the riptide and make it much easier for you to stay one step ahead.
Opportunity now for Rhea to capture some momentum.
Rhea could be turning her fortunes around. Drop kick.
Ripley not backing down and letting her know it.
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point and returning to the ring.
Neckbreaker.
Well scouted by Ripley. Oh, God, what an elbow.
In full control here. Face first.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Can she keep her down? She was close to the end there.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Flapjack. Gosh.
Landing face first.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Ripley clearly enjoying her infliction. Look out!
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Paying it right back with a reversal. Face buster first.
4. Drop kick right on point.
Ooh, she just turned it around. Oh, and a lariat. Followed by another lariat.
Pow! Drop kick.
Count out imminent. She needs to get back in. She re-enters the ring now. Wow, at the last second, beat the count out.
Wow, incredible hurricane.
Cover. A kick out before 3.
The end was in sight.
Ripley is down, and she might be out.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Into a powerbomb.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
And a victory, what a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
The WWE Universe celebrating this match and the winner.
With that win, they deserve the praise.
She worked hard.
Here comes the Street Champion. The following is a six-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Had a meteoric rise in NXT, multiple main event matches, and the NXT North American title.
And has already made an impact on the main roster, becoming a part of the bloodline.
When it comes to the Street Champion, Solo always puts that title on the line.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Here come the ones.
Before joining the bloodline, they were already considered an all-time great team, but now they've proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, unifying the Raw and SmackDown tag titles, the longest tag title reign in WWE history. That is more than enough proof.
Here comes the original bro.
Yeah, and here comes the original Scooter.
And representing RK Bro from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, the original bro, Matt Riddle.
Don't let the Scooter fool you. Matt Riddle was a top mixed martial arts talent before arriving in WWE.
Devastating strikes, brutal submissions, and he's added some high-flying attacks. Riddle can beat you in so many ways.
You cannot deny Matt Riddle's connection with the WWE Universe.
Normally that's a detriment to a superstar's in-ring performance, but Riddle's absolutely dominant there too.
Kevin Owens has arrived.
Time to fight, Owens, fight.
And from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Well, he calls himself the prize fighter, and he's earned that moniker as of late.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. You have to remember main event battles with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Roman Reigns.
A look of pure focus on the face of the prize fighter.
Because KO always has his eyes on the prize. A man free of bloodlines who still thinks he's pretty oozy.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
You know, you can't help but think about the emotional roller coaster that Sami Zayn has had. Not a friend in the world when he was spreading conspiracy theories, and then found a family in the bloodline. But now, he's got the entire WWE Universe by his side.
Let's not forget, a rekindled brotherhood with Kevin Owens.
Win or lose, there is one guarantee about Sami Zayn, and that is each and every night, Zayn competes with all of his heart.
Big match here as we kick off this 3-on-3 contest. Oh, bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Submission. Oh, the bear hug. And a way to get out of it is being on display right here. 1, 2, blast by a forearm. Arm bar.
Punishing stretch.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. Tag. Quick takedown there. And the cover for the win. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Oh, vicious headbutt.
This is just brute power.
My goodness, absolute dominance.
Entering a 6-man tag match has challenges unique to this type of match, doesn't it? He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
Kick out just before 2.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. Can't quite get him there.
He's looking a little off balance. Great thinking to stop Owens. much to say for his team. Now we see Jey Uso. Hard ride to the outside.
What's coming here? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
Belly to belly, oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Riddle turns that around.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. And off the tag is Jimmy Uso. Drop kick. Headbutt.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here.
Jimmy Uso commanding respect from all of the WWE Universe.
Basement drop kick. Does he have him here? He breaks the ref's count before 2.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
An elbow will break that up. Elbow smash.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
Gotta hurt.
Placing their opponent in position from the second rope.
He gets tagged in. Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Boom. And an uppercut. Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Sent to the outside.
Gonna risk it all right here.
Thinking about it, gonna do it!
Suicide dive! Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spinning in the face of danger.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Got the tag. Got the tag.
Oh, saw it coming and tossed him instead.
Forearm smack.
Kick right on point.
Tagged into action.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, good measure. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that. And huge burning lariat.
Hits him with the counter. Oh, what a knee strike.
And he's already taken more hits up there than he should have to handle.
Looking for the victory. There's 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
In off the tag is Kevin Owens.
KO. Sit-out package powerbomb. Will this be enough?
Whoa, what a save. Corey, that should have been 3.
I couldn't agree more. KO lining it up. Could be just moments.
Owens looking for the... And Owens might just have this.
Well, there's the eccentric Sami Zayn for you, ladies and gentlemen. He's certainly lining him up.
Taking flight.
Of course, Owens always with something to say.
He's in off the tag.
Sikoa prevents that from connecting.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. There's the tag.
Snap power slam.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? Uh-oh. Jawbreaker! The dentist.
Jimmy Uso tags in.
Drop kick!
Oh, great height.
Tag is registered.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Kick to the gut.
Right around into a neck breaker.
Gets the tag. Uh-oh. Jawbreaker! Call the dentist. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
Even so, at this stage, think he can end it here.
He's got him. Hey, wait. How can that be fair?
Come on, ref, keep these guys in check.
Inelegant.
Owens looking for...
Owens was scouted there.
Nasty right hand. Answers with an enziguri. Crashing to the floor. Oh, right to the throat. Great move. KO reminding the audience that this is his show. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock. Launched out of the corner.
Ready to take flight. Diving headbutt.
Shoulders down. And a kick out of only one. Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Owens intercepts it.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Is that really called for?
Oh, hanging on for dear life.
He thinks he has it.
Oh, come on, ref, get some control.
Shut up, Byron. Both knees into the face. Not looking good for Jimmy Uso here. Go behind. 9.
KO putting his focus on the crowd. Don't waste your time with them, Kevin. They're a lost cause. They'll never be cool.
Wicked clothesline.
What a counter.
That was just disrespectful.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. Hip drop. I've been waiting to see that.
Jimmy Uso tags in.
Left by the turnbuckles. He's one step ahead there.
Knees meet face.
Tag made, fresh man in.
What is Riddle? Uh-oh, I know what's coming. Oh,
For the win!
And he stops the count for his partner.
Oh, wrench in the arm, and then,
Full control, what a kick.
crucial moment. Oh, a knee strike.
Riddle taking his eyes off the task at hand to look across the Broverse.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. Okay, already, we get it. Stop looking for adulation from the crowd and get back into the fight.
oh, the knee takes a big hit. Tag.
Sami Zayn looking for it. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Cover! 2 count. No, he gets the shoulder up.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning. And now the admittingly divisive Sami Zayn attempting to rally the WWE Universe behind him. I'm not sure if it's really worth the trouble, though, Sami.
And tag. He did it.
Let's go. Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
And Zayn getting knocked around there.
Yeah, they've held pretty steady throughout this match so far, but it would not hurt to maybe tag out for a bit.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
That's right, put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso. Tag is made, and here we go.
Jey is down and out.
That's gotta be it. 2. Oh, my, that was close.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
And Owens is livid right now. He thought for sure that was 3.
This is truly awesome.
Boom, what impact. Oh, and an elbow caught him and cleared him to the floor.
Shoulder block all the way to the outside.
Riddle gets reversed.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Jey is in a very vulnerable position here.
Riddle with a kick. And a pro mission locked in submission move. He's going to have to tap out. He does. That was a hell of a DDT there.
What a six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, Riddle, Owens, and Sami Zayn.
Nice teamwork by these three to pick up the win. This win is going to have them on a high for quite some time, I have to believe.
Winning's great, Saxton, but they have to start thinking about their next challenge sooner rather than later. This win won't be all that matters much longer.
One of the tallest competitors in WWE history.
The personification of intimidation. The Colossus has arrived.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by MVP from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian Giant,
You want to talk about how dominant Omos has been already in his WWE career? This is a man who won the Raw Tag Team titles in his debut match, which took place at WrestleMania.
And in the days since, Omos has scored major wins against superstars the caliber of Riddle, even his former tag team partner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Got to get himself locked in to go against the Visionary.
Yeah, I'm sure he's done his homework, and I'm sure he's well aware that Seth Rollins can easily manipulate you into making a mistake.
It's Seth freaking Rollins.
A man who has spent a decade atop WWE with the accolades to prove it.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking
A decade of being WWE's freaking workhorse, and the WWE Universe is finally singing his praises.
Anybody in WWE runs their mouth quite as much as Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, but nobody delivers on their promises like he does either.
Hey, Corey, what do you say to describe this man, Omos?
Well, words fail me, Cole, and that does not happen often. A legit 7-footer, 400 pounds, can move like a cheetah and has the natural power of a bulldozer. One of the most astonishing men walking God's green earth.
Very young in his professional career as Omos, but with the abilities he possesses, the sky is truly the limit.
And his opponent is Seth Rollins, who really has gone through a whole lot of changes in the last few years.
You forgot the freaking, you fool. And that other word you're looking for is adapt. Rollins has transformed himself to meet every new challenge he faces. He's constantly innovating and setting the tone for what a superstar should be.
Jumping knee right to the face!
Oh, man. Now that was athletic. Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities. Super kick!
The Visionary allowing us all to appreciate his very presence.
What a counter by Rollins. And he scores a reversal on Rollins. start against Rollins, Corey.
You're right, Cole. Rollins loves to keep everyone guessing. That's been his MO for a while now. Another thing Rollins loves is attention. From his opponents, from the WWE Universe, from everybody. If you can catch Rollins when he turns his back to you, you should be able to attack.
Ooh. He could pin his opponent right here. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Single underhook.
Face first.
Driven down. Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
Look at this.
Tope, what?
That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously. Dominating shoulder tackle. DDT.
Pulls the trigger.
Oh, a knee strike. He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout. Heading up, he's thinking big. Rollins!
With the frog splash. Spectacular maneuver from Seth Rollins.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
Star with plenty of accolades.
The youngest United States champion and the youngest Money in the Bank winner in WWE history.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Austin
All the potential in the world, but unfortunately, a bad attitude too.
Gentlemen, I think a fight's about to break out.
and his opponents. First, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Superstar.
The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good.
A man who always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe, and it will only intensify once the bell rings.
Well, this man is 6'3", 275 pounds of pure power.
Perhaps the strongest man in WWE.
And from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
We've seen it so many times. When that bell rings, Bobby Lashley flips a switch. And on display, we witness his frightening intensity.
I mean, frightening power as well, Byron. Everything about Bobby Lashley is just intimidating.
Bobby Lashley has wasted very little time putting every other WWE superstar on notice.
Bobby Lashley is all about discipline. The son of a United States drill sergeant, former serviceman himself.
High impact personified.
And what are the odds we see a temporary alliance of sorts in this triple threat?
If we do see one, Michael, I'm betting it won't last. These superstars are only here for one thing. They know that at the end of the day, it's every person for themselves. All the way up, and the big-time powerbomb.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Into the corner now, and well-timed maneuver there. He's turning the tables.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Takedown.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Kick on target.
Go behind.
Lashley looking more than ready for a real fight.
Back into the ring. What a clothesline. Ouch.
To win a triple threat match, you must be opportunistic. If you can play your opponents against each other, then you can sit back, bide your time, and steal the win when they've beaten each other down.
I like the sound of that strategy. We'll see if any of these superstars take that path in this match. Oh, man.
One wicked attack after another.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Big time power.
This could be it. Cover. No, he kicks out.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Oh, what a clothesline. Spine buster.
Lives to fight another day.
Now he's been put on the defensive. Getting carried. Unsure what they're thinking. Oh, my goodness. Face ram. A barricade. And oh, countered into a neck breaker. He gets back into the ring.
Chop that'll wake you up.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Uh-oh.
Big impact to the back of the neck.
Like clockwork, that Eagle of Theory on full display here. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Heading back to the ring.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
Clothesline! Off with their head. He's looking a little worried now.
It's expected, Cole. In a triple threat match, the target on your back is twice the size.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Incoming.
Big time powerbomb. I feel the vibration of that one from all the way over here. Grabbing a hold of the arm. Oh,
Can he score the pin? And he stops the count. Had that one scouted.
Punching their way out of that one.
Sleeper slam.
Right to solar plexus.
And back in the ring we go.
Oh, what a strike to the back. And we see him take yet another shot to the body. The Dominator. Oh, man. Kendo stick to the skull.
And Lashley saw what was coming. Oh! He's running on empty right now.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Right to the face.
My God. Letting his opponent know respect is earned, and he's still $1 short.
He steps foot in the ring again. Reversal on Lashley. And that was an efficient... Here's the cover for the win.
The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it. Uh-oh.
Makes him pay with a counter.
Oh.
Alabama slam.
Boom.
Forearm smash.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Comes back into the ring. Knee lift. Tough position to be caught in here.
It's tough. She got airline miles for that.
There it is. Boom. Nice.
Rolling outside, and he's looking like he wants nothing to do with it.
Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover. Caught with the boot. This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him. Into the full Nelson.
It's cinched in deep.
I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
He's still doing a lot of damage, though.
Full Nelson locked in pretty good here. Oh, look at the power. That's tremendous power. He gets the break.
Slam.
Clothesline.
He was waiting for him to make his move. TKO. There's some power behind that punch.
And he gets set back into the ring. With the reversal.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Clothesline. Cinching in the hurt lock.
Lashley's got it locked in. Hurt lock is in.
He's got it locked down. It's locked.
A tap out. Really no shame in losing that way.
Got it. Seize the opportunity in this triple threat match.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Tremendous victory in this triple threat match.
Three superstars absolutely giving it their all, with one breaking away from the pack in the most dominant way possible. What a match. What a win.
He is the alpha male of our species.
And Lesnar looking to dominate.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Guys, talk about an intimidating individual.
Yeah, Lesnar has no clue what remorse is. Just pure bloodlust.
A true beast in every sense of the word.
He truly seems to enjoy combat.
Of course, Cole, because it's what Lesnar was built for. The battlefield is his home.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar relishes the chance to go out and simply conquer.
Because Brock wants to be on the very top of the mountain.
And he won't be denied. The American Nightmare has arrived.
The son of a dream looking to realize his destiny in WWE.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
From undesirable to undeniable, the prodigal son is back in WWE.
And he is set to make up for lost time in a major way. I don't know how you do it, but this guy's got to find a way to stand unafraid if he wants a chance of surviving against the Beast Incarnate.
And don't adjust your TV set, folks. That is the new and improved Brock Lesnar.
Au contraire, Cole. Don't let the smile and cowboy hat fool you. This is the same Brock.
Looking for an early pin. Elevates the shoulder.
Still too fresh to stay down.
Roundhouse on the mark. Boom, what a forearm. Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
Well, maybe it's just me, but you can only be disrespected so many times like that before you start to develop a complex.
You get slapped a lot, Corey?
It's none of your business, Cole. Knee strike connects.
Grabbing a hold of the arm. All the way down.
Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed.
Now Lesnar looking for some momentum.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail down thunder of his own.
Punishing power slam. He's He's absorbed some damage already.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
Rhodes is unloading offense here.
And that holds Cody back.
Could be a...
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. After everything.
The bear hug cinched in. Gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Look at this, no quit whatsoever. Raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug. Bulldog.
While ultimately not invincible, Brock Lesnar has managed to dominate every superstar he's been in the ring with over the years. With that in mind, Corey, what strategy, if any, do you see for taking him on?
Well, Lesnar's obviously a freak athlete, but as we've seen before, if you can turn the match into a sprint, you have more of a fighting chance. Keeping the pace up and making this a speed-based match, you should be able to either tire Lesnar out or just... hold on, is he thinking of a submission here?
Never like the pride.
Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great...
Able to punch his way out.
Lesnar cuts him off. Go behind. German suplex release. Cody's heart being put to a test now.
And that's the conqueror we all know and fear.
As the arm bars stretch in. Punishing stretch.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
And he tosses him back in now. Referee's count at 7. They need to get back into the ring. Uh-oh. And he's just in reach of the ropes and gets it to force the break.
The ropes become a competitor's best friend in desperate moments like that one.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon.
We're just floating through the air. What's happening? Lesnar's in a complete daze.
He's getting scouted.
Byron, grab your little dog and warn your aunt.
Good night. Cody's eyes look glazed over.
Oh, and he just kicked out.
The resilience on display from Cody Rhodes is a common occurrence that never gets old.
Lesnar is pissed off now. Lesnar doesn't get paid by the hour. He wanted this to be over seconds ago.
Cody Rhodes felt that coming.
Punch lands. Uh-oh. And
Too close to the ropes.
Yep, and the hold is broken.
Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Oh, an arm breaker. Will it be?
I think so.
Kick out, kick out. How is he still in this match?
By the skin of his teeth. The American Nightmare playing those mind games. Go to... Yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast and taunt.
Oh, right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Right to the gut. He's on his heels a bit now.
The Beast certainly looked to be off the leash there. Backdrop suplex. An agile escape. Cody trying to get this crowd on their feet, trying to get them behind him. Hellacious power slam. What is Cody Rhodes looking for here? Oh my! Backbreaker for the win!
2, and still in this.
How? Cody Rhodes lining it up. Cody Rhodes has his opponent, referee Bronson.
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes nailed it.
Makes a cover. Hangs on by a thread.
The Beast incarnate. He is not a man who stays down easily.
No, it's not exactly a walk in the park trying to put Lesnar down for good.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here. You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to create the difference.
Elbow drop. He's going for the pin. This could be it. There it is. Cody Rhodes gets it.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Big effort tonight.
A well-earned victory here tonight.
I am awestruck, gentlemen. We just witnessed another human being
Make way for the evil genius of the Sky.
And an evil genius who is now in control.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Iyo Sky.
an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, a Dusty Classic winner, NXT Women's Champion, and multiple-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, there was truly no limit to the future success of Iyo Sky, especially with Damage Control by her side. Well, lover or hater, Sky has one of the best moonsaults in all of WWE.
You're right about that, Saxton. If we're lucky, we'll see another one tonight.
The genius of the Sky about to assert control. The EST of WWE.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy.
Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
The EST Bianca Belair always has such a big smile on her face.
Well, that's just because Bianca hasn't realized you're down here yet.
Bianca Belair here considers herself the EST of WWE, the strongest, fastest, toughest, and all-around best superstar the company has to offer.
And one of those athletic superstars to ever come out of the Performance Center. You could say her EST moniker is cocky, but there is also a strong element of truth to it.
Absolutely. Belair certainly not lacking for confidence, especially as she can often back up her claims in the ring.
And I hope she's ready for the unpredictable aerial offense of Iyo Sky.
It's that unpredictable offense that often catches Sky's opponents off guard, Saxton. She has an incredible ability to unleash offense from anywhere at any time.
And did you hear the impact of that? Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution. Crushing the knee there.
She's enduring some damage. What's the best strategy in a match against a superstar like Bianca Belair, who possesses incredible athletic ability and raw strength?
Well, chances are you can't overpower Bianca, so you have to focus on trying to outsmart her. You have to pick your spots carefully and see if you can lure her into leaving herself open to an attack.
Going for the ride.
Following slam. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Wow, what a strike to the back.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
And she goes for the pin. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
So resilient. And now Bianca getting the crowd involved here.
Ooh, she'd had enough of that.
Smash! And Iyo had no answer there for her opponent.
Good maneuver there by the EST.
She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems. Ooh, she just turned it around.
Takedown, put her to the crossface.
Can they get the grip locked in?
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of fighting desperately. She rolls her way out of the submission and takes control.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Headed to the top rope. Taken down to the canvas. Great sequence of offense from Belair.
Belair is showing no mercy out here.
Thunder's club comes down. Very effective.
Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on? Iyo Sky with a double underhook, hoists her opponent way up, and driven down with a face buster.
Goes into the pin. There's two!
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Sure, perfect moonsault. And Bianca felt the full force of that. The cover.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
I don't think Iyo is going to let that kick out phase her. If anything, it added fuel to her fire.
She's staying elusive.
Brought down.
Boom, right to the midsection.
This is just establishing dominance.
What a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And that attack left Iyo clearly feeling the effects of this match.
Yeah, the impressive athleticism of Bianca was in full effect there.
Body on body with force. Incredible pressure being put on Sky.
Iyo has to start volleying back somehow.
Momentum isn't completely out of Iyo's side just yet.
She's able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Oh, dragon screw ankle breaker.
Targeting the ankle. The crowd is fully behind Iyo, and she knows it.
And Iyo's offense gets...
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
Will Belair close this out?
Cover. She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Well, it's Bianca Belair, and she'll be walking away with the win tonight, guys.
She was so committed to walking out the winner, I'm not sure anything could have stopped her.
One of the most popular musicians on the planet. Millions of albums sold. Countless countless awards.
But tonight, Bad Bunny is here to fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Vega, Baja, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 160 pounds, Bad Bunny.
Been so impressive competing in the Royal Rumble and at WrestleMania.
Even more so considering this isn't like sports stars and fighters who have made the jump to WWE. This is a musician.
And a worldwide musician at that, taking time in between his recording and touring schedule to amaze the WWE Universe. Bad Bunny has stolen the show in WWE before, and he may just do it again tonight.
And we'll probably see once again that bunnies can fly. Damian Priest has arrived.
A man who will bring judgment to all of WWE.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
No longer cares for the WWE Universe, no longer cares for the rest of the locker room.
Because he has found his true family, and the Judgment Day is their name.
A look of pure disdain on the face of Damian Priest.
Well, it's because he has passed judgment on the entire WWE Universe and has found them all unworthy.
Something I've noticed about Damian Priest is how he approaches every match with the same cold confidence. Nothing shakes him from his dark purpose of eliminating any and all opposition.
Yeah, it's a grim determination that drives Priest in the ring. And if I'm being completely honest, it's kind of chilling how nothing seems to break his focus.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Priest's unflinching nature is a little disturbing.
But across the ring is one of the biggest names on the planet, Bad Bunny. Hard to believe this guy finds time to get in the ring between recording sessions and tour dates. His dedication to performing for the fans is truly exceptional.
Well, it seems like anything Bad Bunny does, he does at an incredibly high level. So when he decided to step in the ring, he took it very seriously and turned himself into someone who could hang with the best competitors in the world.
Driving him down face first.
Momentum is completely shifted to Priest.
Yeah, Damian's hitting his target with every quiver.
That's a great fall. Bad Bunny sidesteps.
Oh, man, what a strike!
Elbow drop right on point.
Priest to the top. He's taking this to the floor now.
Oof. He gets what he deserves for all that gloating. No!
Oh, no!
That was playing with fire and getting burned.
The decision to take such a risk at this juncture is questionable.
If you're in the ring with Damian Priest, here's a piece of advice. Don't try to take him head on. You have to chip away at him piece by piece. Going toe-to-toe with Priest would only play to his strengths.
Wise words, Corey. Focusing on a more agile approach might just get the job done. He's got him scouted. Whatever's playing here can't be good. Oh, look at this.
Oh my God, it's on the apron. Look at Priest. I fear what he's thinking of right now.
statement being made by Priest. Power behind every maneuver he lays in.
And there was some force on that move. Is it enough? The cover! Kick out! Kick out! He kicked out!
What an incredible match we are witnessing.
Priest has him lined up. Oof. Had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
Oh my God, DDT!
Spiked them. Shoulders down. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues. Whoa, leaping through the air.
Double underhook applied. Up and... Oh, what a Mayorana. Looking for something big here. This'll do it. Up and sit out. Broken arrow.
Does he get him here? Fights out at 2.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Executed arm drag.
If this works, it could change the course of the match.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Quick thinking pays off.
Oh, good night. Sorry.
Wicked forearm.
Did you hear that thud? He's got him in the crosshairs.
Damian Priest. Grip locked in. Son of heaven. Priest has him staring at the lights. 2.
Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
What a win for him here.
He really displayed his prowess in victory.
This really felt like it was about more than just winning.